Hi, I'm Jane. I love to garden. I live in Utah up against these Wasatch Mountains, and this season has been so different than other seasons, and it's because I'm dealing with a back injury. And I owe this season, the whole season, to my son Ethan. The only reason I have a garden this year is because of his help. He has been such an angel, such a sweetheart, my support, literally, because I can't do what I need to do because of my back injury. Thank you, Ethan. In this video, he is going to help me by planting out the rest of my winter sowing. And if you'll look between us right there, my husband got me a bench so that I can make it a lot easier to garden. So let's go check out what we are going to put in the ground, meaning Ethan. It's just starting to sprinkle. It feels so good, but there's the little bench that my husband bought me, and I am not sponsored at all, but what a sweetheart. I told him it was too hard to walk and stand out here, so I'm using that to help me get through the things that I want to do. And look at our gorgeous mountains. This thing is so lightweight that even with an injury, I can lift it and it doesn't hurt me. The sky just opened and dropped a whole bunch, but now it's even cooler. It's so nice to get out here and weed in this type of weather. Especially in Utah, we don't get a lot of moisture here. This is some of my winter sowing that we are going to plant in the front. So here's some blanket flower and some coreopsis. Here's the other blanket flower, and then I have a salvia. So I leave them in these containers and water about once a week from the bottom. Over here, Ethan. Right there. This is the spot I've been working on today, and I've been able to do it because of my bench. I can get closer without hurting my back. So this is where I'll leave my video. That's where I've been working all day with a back injury, and my son has been helping me do things like move my bench and dig. All I've done is use the bench and the little chair and kind of get my hands dirty. It's been wonderful. So I really appreciate my son, and I hope I can get over this injury already. 9 months of torture is enough. But let me show you real quick what we did, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I worked on this bed, kind of cutting it all back. Worked kind of on the front. All that over there still needs help, but you know, this is life, right? Oh. But you gotta see, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's my backyard, guys. That's my backyard. So in here, I've been working on this bed. Need to cut back that yarrow if I get into it. But I love the sedum in front. This spot is so hot. Hot and dry right there. So I've been starting to cut back the iris. But it's gonna take me a while to get to that. We did plant recently quite a few of these plants. We did the sedums and the artemisia right there, some blanket flower, some more blanket flower, and then some more artemisia. This was coreopsis, just barely. I put several roses in front, and then blanket flower. And watch, see how bad that section looks? You know, I can't get to everything. This right here is a Dr. Huey taking over that glorious pink rose. Oh, I have a beautiful peach rose right there. And this is a hardy hibiscus that looks glorious when you can take these dead ones off. But look at the foliage. This is called Summer Carnival. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? But it's kind of messy because it's right in the center of this bed. So that's the hardest part for me to get to. This season has been, you know, look at those weeds. There's weeds everywhere. Those aren't weeds, those are cosmos. It's been so hard to get to things, but I'm still so grateful to get out here and to play in my yard. Don't forget to water everything in well. I use the upside down sprinkler because it really saturates, and it's hard for me to take the sprinkler head off, but I want to make sure I get all the newly planted plants in watered well. And I know it just rained, but we live in Utah and rain is the exception, especially in summer. We can go a whole month without rain. he's not that short.